Hey everybody, it's Stephanie from Casa Simone, and today I'm trying to answer the question, where can I snorkel off the beach in ROATAN? And one of the things that you need to realize is, in order to see the best fish and coral, you have to be somewhere where the reef is swimmable if you plan to go from the shore. Now, if you just dive into clear blue water like this and swim around, you're probably not going to see much. So let me show you this Google Maps image. This blue line is the reef. So if we look at that and then we see where the reef intersects with the land, West Bay and West End are the obvious places for an obvious reason. Stuff in between, you're not going to be able to swim to as easily. Here's Sandy Bay. Again, you're not going to be able to swim as easily, and here's Pristine Bay. That's not to say you couldn't get a boat tour from any of these places and go on a fabulous boat snorkeling trip, which is my preference anyways, but you're not going to be able to snorkel from the beach. The best places for the snorkeling from the beach are going to be West Bay, West End, and I'm going to mention Brady's Key as well. And you can see in these places the reef is right near to the shore. West Bay, you're going to want to be in front of Infinity or Kimpton resorts. In West End, sort of down here in front of Ginger's. And then in Brady's Key, you're going to want to be down to the left here. Now, the other thing to be aware of is that all the beaches in Roatan are public, and no resort has the best beach. And many of the hotels and restaurants have day passes where you can park your stuff and use their facilities for the day. Now, one thing I wanted to mention about West Bay, this little squid here is showing you the scale on this map, and based on that scale, you can see that West Bay is about a half-mile long. So you can walk from end to end in about 10 minutes. So you're going to see a lot of stuff on Facebook or whatever saying that the place to stay to go beach snorkeling when you're in West Bay is Infinity Bay. Now, I'm not knocking Infinity Bay, it looks very nice, but I just want to make you fully aware that you don't have to stay there to snorkel at the beach in front of Infinity Bay because the beaches are public. You can stay wherever you want, anywhere on the island. Show up, get a day pass, walk down to the beach in front of Infinity Bay and jump into the water and enjoy exactly the same snorkeling as you would if you were a guest at Infinity Bay. Now, the main reason you can't just swim out anywhere in West Bay is because it is a very busy beach with lots of boat traffic. So if you want to just be extra safe, you might want to get yourself one of these buoys. You can put your valuables in it and attach it to you and then drag it behind you. Another option is if you don't want to swim out or you don't feel comfortable swimming out, you can hire a water taxi to drop you off at the reef. The other reason this is a good idea is if you have somebody in your party who feels uncomfortable if they're not wearing a life jacket, because the water taxi will lend you a life jacket that they can wear while they snorkel around on the reef. I did this with my sister not long ago and it worked out fine. Now, one last thing to consider is it's always a great idea to book yourself a proper snorkeling tour where they take you out to different dive sites and you get to see the reef in different places. I personally love going snorkeling from a boat much better than from the shore, so that's something I would recommend you try. But here's a start on beach snorkeling. I'm sure lots of people will pipe up and say I've done it all wrong, but anyway, hope you enjoyed.